Hello everyone. Are you wondering what a case study is? Have you read the section 10 times and you can't figure out what a case study is? Nor do you know how to do it. Okay, you've come to the right place. Today we're going to talk about what a case study is and the procedures in terms that you can understand. So please make sure to stay to the end. But before we get started, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. My name is Dr. Rolanda Anderson, and every week I'm here discussing new research topics. So each week we talk about a new topic, so please make sure to subscribe so you know exactly what the new topic is each week and when that video is uploaded. So now let's get started. A case study is just simply a study that a researcher wants to conduct because they want to gain an understanding of a problem of a particular group of people. So, do you want to understand a problem? Do you want to understand a process? Do you want to understand an activity or even a group of individuals? Then you may want to conduct a case study. So a case study is just simply a researcher wanting to conduct a study to gain an understanding about something. Just that simple. So I hope we were able to knock that out of the ballpark right from the beginning. So now the next thing you have to know is what type of study you want to conduct, which hopefully now you may want to conduct a case study. You need to know if you want to conduct a case study focusing on one group of people at one facility, or do you want to conduct a study at several different facilities, or do you want to conduct a study just because you feel like the topic is interesting. If you want to learn more about the different types of case studies, please make sure to go back video on the types of case studies. Okay, so now let's talk about how to conduct a case study. There are several processes. However, the first process of conducting a case study requires the researcher to gain approval. So for instance, if you were a researcher and you want to conduct a study using 6th grade students to learn more about the techniques that they enjoy using in the classroom, to gain approval, you have to first contact the school superintendent first. After the school superintendent has given you permission, then you contact the school principal to also gain permission to conduct the study there using his or her students. So after you've gained the principal's permission as well as the superintendent permission, then you can go right along to notify the teachers to get their support. After you've retrieved the teacher's support, then you can ask them to hand out permission letters, because then you have to get permission from the parent as well as the student, which can be difficult. You may want to give them an incentive to participate. What I did in my study was I got the community involved. I actually contacted different restaurants and asked them to participate, and they gave students ice cream and pencils to get them to participate in my study. So that's also an option. The next step in the research process is for you to collect the data. So you can make a decision to collect the data in many different ways. However, please keep in mind, the more data that you collect means the more information that you're going to have to analyze and interpret at the end. So please make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself with data. You can collect data using conducting interviews where you expect them to give you information in doing a verbal conversation. You can also conduct observations as well as focus groups with your students to gather your data. So please keep in mind to not overwhelm yourself with all of the data collection, because you can get excited and overextend yourself. The next process is to analyze the data. So once you've collected all the data and you have it all out, then you have to look for patterns in the data, to categorize the data, and then theme the data. Then once you have gotten all this data and placed the data into themes, you have a understanding of the information that you have gathered for you to be able to move on to the next step, which is to report the data. So when you report the data, that simply means that you have to review the data that you have, look at the themes that you have, and interpret your findings. During this process, you are more than welcome to include your own generalization of the information that you have gathered. As after you have included what the participants has stated, then you can go ahead and generalize the data as needed. I hope at this point that you have a great understanding of what a case study is. Once again, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. I'm here every week, so please subscribe. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.